Hi, my name is Aseem Jain, and in this Mongo tutorial topic, we will learn how to use unset operator in the Mongo update. The use case is pretty simple. You have a document and you want to remove some of the fields, or in SQL terms, you can think of a column which is no more required. Then how to deal with that? Adding is simple. If you update, you can say $sat. It can update the field if it is existing. Otherwise, it would add another field. Similar to $sat, there is something which is called as $unset, which will remove the field. So we'll just take one example of $sat first. So I have $sat. Wherever the first ID meets, I'll say let us add a age and update it to 18, and I can add another field. I will say random field, and I would say the value as 420. So what it happens is first it would go to the matcher, it would find this value, and after that it would try to find out whatever the fields are there. If they exist, it will update it. If it doesn't exist, it would add it. For example, in this case, uh, so for example, in this case, if we will try to look for this document 74, which is this one, this guy does not have 58B4. Yeah, this guy does not have the random field. So as soon as we use the $sat operator, then if we will try to do a query on the same stuff, we will find that the random field has been added over here. So $sat operator is used to add fields and to update fields. However, there is something else which is called as $unset, and $unset is used just to remove the field. So how it works, we'll just try to understand it in simple way and with super simple method. So first there are two or rather three conditions. So just to simplify, we will have these three objects. First object would be the matcher. Whatever condition you put in there to match fields, it would take that. So we'll say wherever the name matches as Aseem, it would do the $sat, $unset, whatever, $update, or simply update. So let's try to do unset. So what do we want? We don't want the sex field over here. So we would like the sex to be removed from all of these. So let's try and do that. So in $unset, you will pass it, and so it's a object, and object has a key and a value. So if you say key is sex, then what would be the value? So it doesn't matter whatever is the value, it would just go for the key and it would remove entire thing. So you can leave it blank as is, or you can make it 0, 1, or even if you will make it male, whatever the field, because all documents can have different values for here. It doesn't matter. It would just check that wherever in document this field matches, it would remove the field with name sex. It would unset it as such. And then the third column is multi. So wherever this condition meets, it should modify or change everything or just one. So in this case we said just one, multi is false. So let's try and hit it. So this guy says it matched one condition, it modified one. Let's try to do a quick find. So once we do a find, here we see these documents. Sex was there, but only from the first record, whatever it found, sex has been removed and not from any other document, because we had multi is equal to false. Now in this case, we will try to make it as true, and then we will figure out the differences. So before doing that, let me clear the screen, and now we will say that wherever it matches this condition, it has to remove sex from everywhere. So we will go here and we will try to find. So what it does is, okay, wherever the name is Aseem, we have to do a dollar unset and then we set multi is equal to true. So it has matched only one record, and then it was, so somehow it was not able to match all the other records. That's why they have not been modified. So we have to see that all the records should get matched. Once it will match all the records, it will modify them. So let's do a find. Let's try to get it matched. Okay, now let's try to do it this way. There is something going on because it is not able to remove this field. It could be case, it could be something else. We'll just try it out one more time. So we have the first field, which is matcher. We can just make it that everything, whatever is there, we want dollar unset, and then we'll try to pass for dollar unset, make this field as unexisting, like remove this field, and apply this for multiple records. db.test.count, db.test.find. Okay, so let's try to do it this way. No, it's not removing this altogether. What could be the reason? Let's try to find remove it with our first query. Nothing seems to be working. Let's try to figure out why. Let's try to identify it by ID. So it would match, this is for sure. So we are targeting this document this time. So this is our target document. Second field would be this. And third, we can just remove altogether, that is fine. This document matches, this is a valid document. Okay, so this time this worked. So this has been removed from there. Now we will make multi is equal to true. And then we will also remove the matcher field. So if you remove any particular attribute, then it would do this operation on all the fields. So this time it worked. It was able to find all the documents, and it has removed it has unset the sex field from all the records. So let's try and validate that. So this has been removed from everywhere. So Mongo is case sensitive, space sensitive, and things like that. So even if case is little bit up and down, sometimes the special character also goes in. So that's why we have to be careful while doing the queries. For example, if I will try to do a find on Aseem, we'll just do a db.test.find, which is my name. It yields result, but if I'll just miss a case, then it would not yield any results. So that's how it happens. Even the case, even the space, special characters, the same query might not work. While copying pasting also, sometimes some special characters get copied and pasted. So we have to be careful about that. So this is how the unset fields work. To summarize that, you will have three columns if we will go to the documentation here. So in unset, you will pass the object with the fields, whatever you want to remove, and you can, since you are unsetting, you can just leave it empty or whatever is the value, that would work. And it also works the same as Mongo update works. You will have the parameters for multi and write concerns and other whatever are the applicable options, they also works over there, including upsert. So thanks for watching, and for any questions, please get back to me.